morning, everybody. Welcome back to my Unprocessed life. I'm headed to work this morning, and it's a little bit later than normal because I have some upgrades that I'm doing tonight, so I'll probably be working late. So I took a couple hours off earlier in the day to kind of compensate for that. Anyway, so I'm not sure where I left you yesterday on the way home. I don't think I had dinner at that point. Last night I had some of those carrot hot dogs for dinner. They were super yummy, and I started to enjoy those more. This time around I did better than last time around. Last time around I didn't cook them long enough. This time I cooked them long enough. I'm not sure if they soaked long enough, but they tasted a lot like hot dogs. They had texture a lot like hot dogs. Not exactly a hot dog, but man, the difference between the calories and the unhealthy processed stuff that's in hot dogs and carrots that kind of taste like hot dogs, night and day. So kind of loving that recipe, kind of loving it. And then this morning I had my green juice and my 2 liters of water, and I got out and exercised this morning, which is a real win for me. Actually, it's funny because this day today is actually it's a much bigger win than probably I've been giving it credit for. Today is kind of a landmark day for me in some respects, because I got up this morning and I went and ran. I went and walked. But on that walk, I did something I haven't done in years, and I mean really in years. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I had the urge to run. I mean, to just actually run. I mean, jog, run. When you're 300 pounds and, on a 5'9" frame, my nutritionist friends classify me as morbidly obese. When you're that size, you don't want to move, let alone run. But with the diet changes that I've made in the last few months, and I haven't come nearly as far as I want to, but you know what? This morning, about halfway through my run, I just kind of had this through my walk, I had this urge just to kind of run. And it was really weird, very unusual for me, not something. I don't even remember the last time I had an urge to run. I might have been 15 or 20 years old, maybe. It's been a long time. So I did. I ran for not long, maybe 25 yards. And I wasn't running up a hill, or I was on a flat surface. But I was kind of on the cool down part of my walk. So the urge to run was a landmark for me, because here's the funny thing, is that's one of those changes that you very rarely hear about when people are talking about how they've changed their lives and how they have changed what they eat and how they're getting healthy and they're losing weight. Sometimes there are not completely tangible changes. There's no way for it to be tangible to explain that I wanted to run for the first time in 20-something years. That just has to do with my body changing based on some of the things I've eaten. Now, I haven't been perfect on my diet, not even close. This weekend, I had pretty much nothing but vegan junk food. Pizza and cauliflower bites, and which aren't terrible for you, but they're kind of junk food compared, to what I know to be healthy. I had some soda that was sweetened with Splenda, so I wasn't, I haven't been 100%, and that's I guess the thing I wanted to kind of stress is that you don't necessarily have to be 100%. That's always been a challenge of mine throughout my life. It's either 100% or nothing, or if I'm at 100% and then I make a mistake where I'm not 100% again, then I kind of like, oh, I'll just throw it all out. I'm done until I'm ready to be 100% again. And in some things that's really good, and in other things it's not. When it comes to my weight and when it comes to trying to get healthy, it's not good, because I can make a lot of progress and throw it all away in a very short period of time. So I just wanted to encourage anyone that's out there that runs hot and cold like that. Hey, don't beat yourself up too much. I'm trying not to do that. I'm succeeding a little bit. I haven't hit the goals that I wanted to hit, but you know what? That moment this morning where I just wanted to run, it was unfamiliar, and it was a little freaky, and it was really great. And there's nothing else I can attribute it to other than, I've changed the way I eat considerably. So I guess I just wanted to say, yeah, hey, it was a landmark morning for me, and it was wonderful. I didn't like getting up at 4 in the morning and going out and walking in the cold weather. It wasn't really cold. It was like 50 degrees, but it was a little chilly for this, very pampered fat guy who doesn't like to get out in the cold. I didn't want to do any of that, and it was tough to get out there and walk at all. But I felt really good by the time it was done. I wouldn't call it a runner's high, but it was nice to get out and do something right, and I felt pretty good about it. Anyway, so Stark Raymond made me some smoothies for today, and that's what I'll be eating. I will be posting some pictures of those on Instagram throughout the day. You can catch me at Instagram, of course, myunprocessed.life, where I post pictures of everything I eat in the day, unless I forget. And then, of course, if you want to contact me directly, feel free to do that. You can contact me at myunprocessedlife@gmail.com, or, if you want to leave some comments down below, there you go. If you like the video, make sure you hit like and share. And of course, if you want to keep up with me, please subscribe. At this point, I don't have very many subscribers, but if you like hanging out with me, and I love hanging out with you, and I appreciate the time that you spend hanging out with me, because I know there's so many other things that you could be doing right now, and your time is very valuable. It's the one thing that we can't get more of. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. I love spending time with you. I'm sure I'll make another video later today. I always make another video. Well, I don't always, but I try to make 2 videos a day, one on my way into work and one on my way back from work. When I'm in my car, it's kind of my little place my little studio to talk to you, and no, nothing else is around and so forth. So on my way back, I'll hit you up again. Anyway, thanks for spending time with me. I will talk to you again real soon.